What's up, Internet? I'm Todd Awesome, and I'm going to take you through this week's Nightfall Strike. This week's Nightfall is to take out Ballista Auric on Mars. The modifiers are Nightfall, Epic, LightSwitch, Angry, and Juggler. So again, this week there is no burn. Alright guys, let's get into it. So the first thing I want you guys to do is sparrow down to the first room that's on your waypoint, drop off Dinklebot on that terminal, let Dinklebot work his magic, and then hop back on that sparrow. Once you hop back on that sparrow, you are going to follow your waypoint all the way up through till you see the respawn restricted. Now this can get sometimes difficult and you might die, but because the respawn's not restricted, you can respawn in just a few seconds. Now there is a certain path to take in the room right before the respawn gets restricted to easily get through it. I show you in the video here, so if you have to watch it a few times, please feel free, but that's the easiest way and the fastest way to get through them in this room. Once the door opens on the respawn restricted area, you're going to see a guy with a big solar shield and a bunch of scions with a bunch of void shields around you. Here's what I would suggest. At this point, if you have that word of Crota, use it. It's going to be the bomb against those scions, and those scions with LightSwitch are a huge pain. So hit them with any void weapons that you can. I don't have the word of Crota yet, shame on me, so I had to use my Fang of Ear Ute, which is still a great scout rifle. Once you've cleared the first room of all the hostiles in that area, you want to move up to the edge of the room that overlooks the canyon and start to take these guys out as well. I like to go off to your left and jump up on top of the ledge that's there and just shoot down from there. It's a great place to take out not only the guys in the trench that are off to your left, but really everything else that's in this section before the tank spawns. It is awesome. I can just sit up there with my icebreaker. I don't care about Juggler with my icebreaker because boom, it generates its own ammo. It's the best. So I just sit up there with my icebreaker and take these guys out over and over and over. Once I take out the first of Ballista Auric's guards, the drop ship will come in, dropping off 2 more of Ballista Auric's guards, and I just lay in wait to take them out. Once you've taken out all 3 of Ballista Auric's guards right here in this section, it's going to spawn in the mini-boss tank battle, which is extremely easy, especially if you have the black hammer like I do. I like to run down and jump onto the ledge that's on the left that overlooks that whole canyon area, pop out my black hammer and just hit him in his legs over and over and over until he starts shooting at me. Once he starts shooting me, I back up, let the cannon shell pass by, and then I scoot back up to the edge and continue taking him out. The one thing I did learn is that you can't launch your sparrow up from this ledge and shoot out onto the canyon below without dying like I did. I felt like an idiot when all my Twitch followers were making fun of me. You are going to want to jump on your sparrow though and sparrow all the way up into the room right before Ballista Auric. There are a bunch of guys there you're going to have to take out, so clear that room and then move forward into Ballista Auric's room. Now, once you're in Ballista Auric's room, I would recommend, if you're a Warlock and Titan, to jump up on the lights that are above us, if you can do that. I don't believe a Hunter can do it. I've tried it many times without much success, but Titans and Warlocks can do it, so I'd recommend doing it. If you're a Hunter, you may have to use those hiding spots that are in the corners behind the crates. So once you see the doors open and Ballista Auric stumble in, don't even bother shooting him until the doors close. He's going to be immune until those doors close and he starts shooting at you. Once he starts shooting at you though, go ahead and feel free to start taking him out. You can hit him in his head for that critical damage, and of course any heavy weapon you have, I'd lay on him as quick as possible. Now this boss battle works pretty much just like any other boss battle. You want to put as much damage on the boss as you can. Once they spawn in their ads, go ahead and focus on the ads. Once the ads are done, go ahead and focus on Ballista Auric again. Here's the deal though, those major void scions are very difficult to take out unless you have a void weapon. So that word of Crota is really going to pay off, guys. Grind it out and get it. Deal with them as best you can and then focus back on Ballista Auric. Once you can focus back on Ballista Auric, just find a hiding spot where you can peek out behind a crate, snipe him or hit him with some heavy, and then jump back behind the crate so his rockets or machine gun don't hit you. Now, as you can see, those scions proved a little bit too much for Ribshack and myself to take out, so we focused on Morrowind while he finished this strike mission for us. So if you're in the light like Morrowind is, it's best just to scoot up to the edge, hit him with whatever you got, and as he shoots the rockets up, back away so the splash damage on those rockets don't take you out. As you can see here, Morrowind just hit him over and over and over and over with that Galahorn until he got that last shot with the word of Crota to take him out. This just goes to show you that any strike mission is much, much, much easier with a side of cheese. Now this week, Bungie decided to reward me with a legendary primary Ingram, but it gave Marowit an exotic, the Plan C. But in all fairness, he earned it. And for Ribshack, he didn't log out and log back in before the reset happened, so he got nothing. I do want to give a big thanks again to Ribshack 2012 and Marowit for helping me out early this morning. We literally could not have done it without you, Marowit. Ribshack, you're pretty good too. And if you guys like these Nightfall walkthrough videos and the Xur location and stock videos, as well as my other videos like my Destiny news videos and stuff like that, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do everything I can to make sure my subscribers have all the information they need, whatever that information is. Now, if you know a better way of doing this strike mission, or you just want to brag about the drops you got from it, go ahead and leave a comment below. We love sharing that kind of information. Alright guys, I literally gotta run into work, so I'll see you guys online.
George Lucas gonna sue somebody.